Now Tekken runs really well on the Steam Deck. I was actually a little bit surprised on how well all the fighting games I showed in this video ran. I think the only issue I had was with Street Fighter V. When I was messing with the computer settings in the practice mode, I backed out of the menu and it froze for a little bit, but I'm not going to blame that entirely on the Steam Deck, because if you've ever played Street Fighter V, you know Street Fighter V can just give you issues because it's Street Fighter V, so I don't want to 100% put that on the Steam Deck. I'm also running Tekken at 60 frames per second, and as you can see, it runs really smooth and it plays really nicely. I was really surprised on how smooth and well this looked on the Steam Deck. It's also running at 60 frames per second, and I do want to test all these fighting games going into a lobby and playing online, because I feel like that would be the true test of the Steam Deck with these fighting games.
So of course I wanted to jump right into some gaming, and like I mentioned, I will have several videos coming up, so if there's games you want to see running, just let me know in the comments below. First up, we have Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. High settings, we're using the stock screen resolution of the Steam Deck, 1280 by 800, and we're running at 60. When I first started this match, every once in a while I would see it drop down to around 58, and that can definitely be fixed by dropping a couple of these settings down to medium. It's not going to hurt image quality that much, but I wanted to test it at high, and it's actually running great. And by the way, this game isn't Steam Deck verified, and it's still running this well. And first up, we have Soulcalibur 3. With this, I'm using the Vulkan backend. We're at 720p and getting amazing performance here. I'm fairly confident that we could upscale even higher with these games on an external monitor, but remember, we only have a 1280 by 800 screen, and it's not going to make much of a difference on the built-in. Moving over to PS3 using RPCS3, we're at 720p here. I've got the Vulkan backend running. Tekken 6, easier one to emulate, we're at 60 FPS. It did dip down a bit when those shaders were loading, but once everything was ironed out, it works great on this machine.
Sacred legacy.
High praise for the Ninja Mind franchise.
I speak not of films, but combat. Round one, fight.
Brace yourself, slave of an evil blade.
Battle one. Fight! Yes!
Stay down! Demon, be gone!
Victory will not come easily. It must be safe.
That's how you start the fight and finish it quickly!
Let my beauty intoxicate you.
の宿命だ。
私の愛する平八さんはやがて世界を戦乱に巻き込み多くの犠牲を生むでしょう。
貴様、何者じゃ。我は剣を極めし者なる。
This is the true tournament finale! Is it happening in the real world now?
Round one. Fight!
I think they can
Calm down.
Yikes, that's not good.
Win. Round two. Fight!
Whoa, not at all. Insect. Every time we pass your grave.
Round one. Fight!
Poison Ivy.
Shouldn't you be at a fundraiser?
Consider this community outreach.